Hello friends, good afternoon all my respected teachers and good afternoon my friends. My name is Hardik Jain. Please pardon me for my voice. I'm not happy. I'm here not to give some motivational speech or some very boring lecture or something like that. I'm here to discuss something, and that is like my journey of my life, journey of my educational career. Because I think that's a good place right now because I was one of the students sitting here studying with them, teachers, the school and everything. That's why I think that if I talk about my life, and in my life I will talk not about what I have achieved or what I have got, but I will talk about my mistakes. The mistakes which I did and the things why I want to talk about my mistake is because I don't want you guys to do that mistake. I was fortunate enough or lucky enough to identify my mistakes after some time and was able to correct them. But if you listen to this thing, if you listen to my mistakes, you might be able to relate some of the mistakes you are doing right now or your friends are doing. And if you find those mistakes common in you, then you guys would be able to correct them far earlier than what I did. So let's start with when I was here. I was here for 11th and 12th and I was doing my coaching from Kota, which was a very common scenario in those days. Every time when I had to come to school, I used to feel very much proud of myself. Like I am someone different, I know more, I have more knowledge. And because of this, I was only restricted to a group of students. I used to only talk to few of them and I was good in that group. So that brought up overconfidence in me. And because of this overconfidence, I won't listen much to my friends or won't be that much sincere. Apart from that, I was also studying, I was learning things, but I was learning them only for the reason that I have to crack this particular exam, that particular exam. And I had no reason why I was learning. I was not able to identify the reason. Then, ultimately, I appeared for 12th exam. I scored highest marks in the school, and again, I felt more confident, and soon my confidence converted into overconfident, and I was like, I can do anything, everything. And you guys must be knowing after 12th exams, you get the result for IIT JEE, and the result for JEE appeared, and I was not able to clear that. I was like completely down. I was not able to identify what simply went wrong. In the group of the students or the group of the friends I knew, I was really good at them and I was sad. I joined SGS ITS Indore for my bachelor's. During that group, like I left from Sendhwa and went to a bigger group. My voice is clearly audible to everyone? Yes. I went to join SGS ITS. There I met new friends, and meeting new friends or new people is always exciting because you get to learn the new direction. Your thought process develops in new direction. I met them, and after meeting them, I met up my seniors. My seniors, they were initially you find them bad, like they are torturing you, but it was not like that for me. Soon I was able to meet people who were guiding me, who were telling me what to do, what not to do. When I met them, I realized that I was only restricted to small students, and that is why I was not able to succeed. Later, I thought to become more sincere towards my studies, and in my bachelor's, I started studying sincerely. And once you start studying more sincerely, you end up meeting with teachers, and your teachers guide you. Two things I realized when I was doing my bachelor's was the first important thing, every time a teacher used to start something, some new concept or some new chapter. After 5 minutes, I was able to relate that, oh yes, this sounds to be a very difficult thing, but yes, I have learned about it somewhere in my school, somewhere in my 11th, somewhere in 12th. And yes, this is not that difficult as it sounds. And soon then my contact with my teachers improved. And those improved contact made me realize my mistake that when I was in 11th and 12th, I was not interacting much with my teachers. Obviously, you should understand that you what I'll talk about myself. What, as I said, that I used to feel more confident and I don't used to interact. That is something which is wrong. That is why I would like to request you not to commit this mistake which I did. It's a very good point of time right now where you can improve yourself. What one thing after realizing, after meeting seniors, meeting new people, and meeting interacting with teachers, I realized that it's good that it's an age where you should enjoy, where you should have fun with your friends. But sometimes what we think is fun is in disrespecting someone. That's absolutely wrong. You should enjoy within your friends, but you should also remember the limits of respect. You should respect your elders and specifically your teachers, your seniors. You should not make fun or enjoy by disrespecting them because that won't take you anywhere in life. Not you. But no, it's of no sense. After this thing, then I went on to pursue. I gave the GATE exam. Some of you might have heard about it. GATE. This is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. And after successfully clearing this, I went into or I joined IIT Roorkee for my masters. And general scenario was like once you get into IIT and everything was so fancy, you reach into heaven and you don't have to work anymore hard and something like that. So I was very happy and I was like, oh, now I am well settled, I have achieved everything, there's nothing more. And then I met my seniors there. The very first time, the very first interaction, they told me that don't think that everything is over or you have done everything in your life and you should be feeling settled or be happy that there's nothing more to do. And then I was shocked, like people told me that IIT or getting into a good institute is the end. No, that was absolutely wrong. Even if you get into a good place, you have to still keep working hard. You have to keep exploring yourself. And after the interaction with my seniors, I also met some of the faculties. And then they told me about an opportunity. And that opportunity was IIT Master Sandwich program through which I will get an opportunity to study one semester at one of the German technical university. And I found it really interesting that this could be a very good opportunity. I made my aim that I do everything to achieve it. But soon, in a month, I realized that no, I'm not able to do that good. I had an aim that I want to do my thesis work at Technical University of Germany, but I was not able to achieve. I was not able to be sincere in that work. And meanwhile, I talked to my father. I told him that there's such and such opportunity. And what ignited me was his eyes. I saw in his eyes that there was a spark in his eyes that he was expecting me to achieve that, to go for it, to work hard to do that. And then something changed. My aim of doing master's thesis was backed with a motivation. I had a strong aim, but that is not enough. With the aim, you should also have a motivation. And the motivation for me to see happiness in my eyes, in the eyes of my parents. And with that motivation, I found a sudden change in my efforts. My efforts became much more directional. I used to plan everything, make some weekly plans, monthly plans, and fortunately, I was able to achieve and I was able to go to Technical University Berlin for one semester for my master's thesis work. After I returned, I had a very good experience there. Maybe we can talk about it sometime later. But when I returned from there, and I was back in India, and I joined IIT Gandhinagar as a junior research fellow. That was a temporary position. When I was at IIT Gandhinagar, as I said, it was a temporary position. I was becoming worried. Now, what will happen next? What will happen next? And this worry was completely eating me. Me means it was making me weak mentally, physically. I was simply, every time I was not able to concentrate on my work because I was only worried about it. And my parents came to know about my worry that I'm not feeling good about it. My father just told me one single line, and that's in Hindi. चिंता से ज़्यादा चिंतन करना चाहिए. And that made me realize my mistake. That I was only doing चिंता. I was only thinking अब क्या होगा, अब क्या होगा, अब मेरा क्या होगा, अब मैं कहाँ जाऊँगा. But I was missing the another part. The another part means चिंतन. I should be working in the direction to achieve what I want instead of worrying what will. And then everything changed again. Once again, I started with the same plan. I made the aim that I have to go and do PhD at some of the foreign university. I started doing efforts. I made the motivation that this is something very challenging and I want to achieve it at any by working on it. And then I do some regressive search. I found out all the opportunities. I contacted my professors, and again then this again I realized that the teachers and the seniors helped me a lot in achieving this. I was in continuous contact with them, and then I found the opportunity. I applied for scholarship. I went for the scholarship. I appeared for the interview, and I was selected. And everything was ready. That now I was selected, so I had to start my PhD at Technical University Berlin. And after this, something that which was probably sleeping inside me came up, and that was the attitude, and that was the proud. That I'll be doing my PhD. I'm so talented. I'm so smart, and I'm out or out or those things. Those harmful parasites were increasing. And with these parasites in me, I went there at Technical University Berlin. I still remember the first day of me meeting with my professor, or here we call it as guide or PhD guide. He was riding a bicycle. He was a 60-year-old person riding bicycle, and he joined me. We walked downstairs and reached to his office. For me, I thought he might be coming in something like a very big car and would be stretched up and won't even shake hand with me and show full of his attitude or proud, because I thought like he's so much talented, so he should be proud, which I was thinking earlier. And the simplicity in him simply made me go mad. It was like waking up from a very bad dream. I thought that if you are educated, if you have knowledge, then you should be proud. You should have a lot of attitude. You should walk with. You should not you should not feel others, or you should disrespect others because you're educated. No, that's absolutely wrong. With education, the most important thing you should you get is knowledge. That's very obvious. With education, you get knowledge. But one important thing is you should not get proud about what about your knowledge. Let your parents feel proud of it. Let your teachers feel proud of what education you have, what knowledge you have. But what you should get with education is simplicity. With higher you learn or higher knowledge you get, you should become more simpler and simpler. And that is all the journey of my life till now. 5 important points which I would like to summarize and which are of most important concern for you right now is, even if you want, you can note them down. That might not be a very systematic thing, but it worked for me, and I hope this can work for you. Like, you might have heard everywhere and everyone saying that you should have an aim, you should make big dreams, and you should work hard for those dreams. So first thing is getting an aim or finding an aim. After you have an aim, what you do is you put some efforts for that aim. But these two things are incomplete. These two things are of not much fruit or not much significance if you don't have the third important thing. And that thing is motivation. Like, you have an aim that you want to become a doctor. And if you think that I want to become a doctor, and I want to study, sometimes what might happen is you might feel weak as I have done a lot of study now. No, I don't want to become a doctor. Leave it. You might, if you only have an aim, you might go and tell up that leave it. But if you have a motivation that I want to become a doctor because I want to serve society, That's a simple example, one of the examples. If someone of you might want to become, might want to join some government jobs, that's an aim, very good aim. But if you have a motivation that I want to join a government job because I want to bring a change in society, or I want to put in my efforts to change something, that motivation won't let you down, won't let your aim down any point of time. You will not feel weak or you will not feel lazy or tired because you have a very divine motivation. And that is what you should take care of. The third important thing, motivation. And even after all this lecturistic things of aim, efforts, motivation, it's these three things sounds good only for listening. But when things get on pen and paper, and when things get on ground zero, the important thing you need is planning. Now you need to plan how you have to achieve your aim. And that planning can vary, can change from time to time, and it can start in the initial position. It can start from day wise. You can plan, you can make target day wise. You can work on those targets, and once those targets are achieved, you can make weekly plannings and monthly plannings and so on. And I guarantee you from my own experience that if you follow these four things, the fifth thing won't be far away, and that would be the achieving of the target. You won't be far away from achieving your target. And these are the five things I hope might help you. Before I end up, I would talk about something which you should be worried about, means you should be concerned right now. Like I could have talked to some smaller students of class 6 or 7, and that might be much more easier. Or I could have talked to my friends or my juniors, which are only 1 or 2 years smaller in age than me. But I choose to talk to you, with you guys because you are the budding minds. You have the chance, you have the opportunity, you have the direction, you have everything right now. You can choose from plenty of the streams. As I know that some of you are from science, some of you are from commerce. You have plenty of opportunity in commerce. You can go for MBA, CA, many financial or business administrative position in science. You can go for engineering, government jobs. So you have opportunity for all of them. And with this opportunity, one thing what you fail to realize is that you understand. All of you understand what is good and what is bad for you. Don't think good or bad for a small time period. Good or bad for a long run, for around 4 or 5 years. When you commit a mistake or when you don't do your, let's take an example, when you don't do your homework, you think that leave it, it's not of no, it's of no significance. I don't want to do it. But if you see it for a long run, you will realize that you are doing a mistake. No one need to tell you that. You are smart enough to figure out that you are doing a mistake. At this point of time, right now standing here, me or any of your teachers can say that 12 marks were of no significance or it's of no use. We can say it right now, and I'm sorry if it sounds hard, but yes, we can say right now. But if I would have said this, or if I would have thought it when I was here, if I would have thought that 12 marks are of no significance, I won't be standing here in front of you talking with you. So you should realize that things are important time to time. For you right now, it's not important to think about family planning or pension schemes or those stuff. For you right now, important is to focus on your 12th, on your board exams, and to excel in them. And once you have a good achievement, or when you have good percentage in your 12th exam, you can make your bigger aim. You can plan for engineering or prepare for CA, or there are plenty of opportunities you can go for. But don't even do the mistake of thinking that 12 or any other education step-wise is of no significance. At the end, everything counts. You might feel that it didn't count much now, it don't count much now for me, but it really counted when I was in 12th. So don't do that mistake. Also, I said one thing that when I was in bachelor's, I realized when the teachers used to work on a particular topic or when they used to teach me something, I used to relate that, oh yes, this is a very big problem, and yes, this problem I have learned, or I have the basics I know from my school. And that was not a scene for just for my bachelor's. Even when I was doing my master's, the things, what changes in life is just the problem increases or problem becomes bigger. But if you have a deep look into the problems I'm talking about the topics which you study in classes, not the real life examples or something like that. But those things, what you study in classes, those sounds to be very big topic or very difficult topic. But when you get inside them, you realize that this can be easily broken up into small things, and you'll be really happy to know them that those small things you have learned almost 90% of them in your school. So that problems become simply very, very easy. And I feel that even right now, when I came before I came here, I was discussing something with my professor, and he said that this is the problem that we have to work on it. And I just said that yes, this is a very big problem. And soon after thinking over it, I found that yes, this is big. But if I break it into small modules, all the modules I have gone through them or I have learned them in my school. So here right now, what you might be missing, what I thought I means what I was missing to an extent was I was learning things. I was learning trigonometry, I was learning geometry or anything else. But I was not worried about why I was learning it. And as I was not, obviously you learn something for school, for passing exams and stuff. But if you find out the reason why I am learning trigonometry, or why I should be remembering the formulas of geometry, or remembering some formulas of science, because those will surely help you at later stage of your time when you will be doing your bachelor's or master's. If you don't want to pursue in this educational field of bachelor master, even if you go for a job, you will realize that yes, those are something important. You should be having them in your mind. That is why you are doing one trigonometry thing hundreds of times, because those are the things you should be remembering, or you should know them even if someone wakes you up by a pinch. And that is why, that is what sometimes you might not be able to find the significance right in the classroom or in the book. So at that time you can contact your teachers. You can contact, you can ask them, you can search it on internet, and I'm really sure that your teachers will help you find out why you are learning this. And if you find out with the help of your teachers or internet why you are learning this, your learning will be motivated. And you will be like, yes, I should be knowing this because this will help me somewhere in future. And I'm pretty sure this will help you. And I can be confident that the teachers sitting here will agree with this, that all the things which you learn in school, right from, not just from education, but the discipline as well, all the things which you learn will add up to you. You might think that cutting nails or polishing your shoes is such a boring task, or tying up the tie is such a boring thing. I should not be doing it. It has nothing to do with my school. But no, this is a school. Here you don't just learn knowledge, or you just don't gain education. You also gain something which defines your personality. And that is what I think had the most significance in my life. Because these things you won't be learning in any of after school. If you go for bachelor's or you do masters, no one will be teaching you that what is discipline or how you should behave. And if you don't learn them there, you might end up in bad situations when you go for job interviews, or when you face a bigger crowd, or when you meet up people. You will realize that you are missing on those things because those are not taught after school. Right now, this might sound painful, all the things of maintaining discipline, but this will surely change your personality, not for once, but all your life. So you should give significance to that thing. And before I end up, I'd like to say one thing, that for everything you achieve, or means everyone has a different achievement, or for everyone the success is something else. So for every success you achieve, you should blame everyone. For everything you achieve, you should blame everyone except yourself. Because if you think you are responsible for your success, then your success is of no more appreciation. If I feel that I have done all this just because of me, no one taught me in school, no one taught me in college, and I had no guidance and nothing. So you guys won't appreciate, or no one else will appreciate. You will surely feel that I am overconfident about me, and that is completely wrong. For all the success, you should blame your parents, your teachers, or people who think good about you. But you should not blame yourself that I have done this because of me. And one thing which is more important than blaming for success is blaming for failure. If you blame this for failure, you should blame no one. For failure, you should blame no one except yourself. Because if you blame others for your failure, again same thing, if you blame your teachers that they have not taught you good, or if you blame your school, or if you blame your parents that they didn't brought you this thing or that thing, this won't take you anywhere. Because if the blame is transferred to someone else, you think that I'm not the culprit and I should not be making any change in me, and then you remain wherever you are. You don't improve your mistakes. So for the failures, you should blame no one except yourself, and for the success, you should blame everyone except yourself. Thank you, friends, and thank you all my teachers, and pardon me for anything which might have hurt anyone of you. Thank you.